Success is not only about how hard you work or how many hours you dedicate to your dream. It's also about what you choose to center your heart on when your focus is scattered, chasing approval, chasing comparisons, chasing everything except purpose. You lose direction. But when your focus is anchored in faith, when you trust that there is a power greater than your fears, you start walking with a different kind of strength. There were times I didn't know if I was good enough, if I was strong enough, or even if I was in the right place. But the moment I chose to trust that every step, even the painful ones, had meaning, everything changed. Faith gave me clarity when doubt tried to cloud my mind. It reminded me that success is not random, it is guided. It reminded me that even when doors close, there is something unseen preparing another path. Focusing on that higher purpose also keeps you grounded. Success can make you believe it's all about you, your talent, your work, your brilliance. But when you focus beyond yourself, you realize that success is not only a personal achievement, it's a responsibility. It's about using your platform to inspire, to lift others, to be a reminder that dreams backed with faith are unstoppable. There will be days when you feel invisible, when rejection cuts deep, when nothing seems to move. In those moments, focus on faith, because faith turns pain into lessons, rejection into redirection, and waiting into preparation. It gives you the courage to keep going when your strength feels empty. And when you walk with that kind of belief, you don't just find success. You create it, you sustain it, and you inspire it in others. Faith gives clarity when doubt clouds the mind, and doubt is something every dreamer faces at some point. It creeps in silently, whispering that maybe you are not enough, maybe your journey is too difficult, maybe others are better, stronger, more deserving. In those moments, your vision feels blurred, and every step feels heavier than the last. But faith is like a light piercing through fog. It does not remove the challenges instantly, but it allows you to see beyond them. It reminds you that what you carry inside is stronger than the fear trying to stop you. When doubt surrounds you, it is easy to lose focus. You start overthinking, comparing your journey with others, questioning why things are not happening for you as fast as you imagined. But faith shifts your perspective. It tells you that timing is not always in your hands, that every delay has a purpose, and that your story is unfolding exactly as it should. Faith calms the noise of comparison by reminding you that you have a unique path, and clarity comes when you stop measuring your worth against the progress of others. There is a certain strength that comes from trusting a higher purpose. Even when you cannot see the full picture, faith allows you to keep moving with confidence. It's like walking through a dark tunnel and still believing that light exists at the other end. You don't give up halfway because the darkness feels endless. You keep going because faith has already shown you the possibility of light. That clarity is not about knowing every detail of your future. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you are being guided towards something meaningful. Faith also simplifies decisions. Doubt creates confusion, making you question whether to take risks, whether to speak up, whether to seize opportunities. But when your faith is strong, the clutter in your mind begins to clear. You may still feel fear, but you act anyway because clarity reminds you that even mistakes have value, even failures have lessons, and even detours can lead to the right destination. When you focus on faith during seasons of uncertainty, you build resilience. Doubt might tell you to quit, but clarity whispers that you are closer than you think. Doubt might magnify obstacles, but clarity shows you possibilities hidden within those challenges. This shift in vision is powerful because it changes how you respond to adversity. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, you find yourself moving with a calm strength, even when the path is unclear. Clarity born from faith also fuels consistency. Many people lose momentum because they cannot see immediate results. Doubt convinces them that their effort is wasted, but faith assures them that growth is happening even when it's invisible. A seed buried under soil does not show signs of life immediately, but clarity tells you that roots are forming in the dark. In the same way, your hard work, though unseen, is preparing a harvest. This understanding gives you the patience to keep going when others would stop. When your vision is clear, you also inspire those around you. People are drawn to confidence, and confidence rooted in faith is unshakable. Others can feel it when you walk into a room with certainty, not arrogance, but a calm assurance that you are guided and protected. That energy influences them, reminding them of their own ability to rise above doubt. In this way, your clarity becomes a source of hope for those still fighting their fog of uncertainty. Faith does not eliminate challenges, but it transforms how you experience them. With clarity, you stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" You stop fearing rejection and start recognizing it as redirection. You stop clinging to control and start embracing trust. This mindset shift is what allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary success. They are not exempt from doubt, they simply refuse to let it control their vision. The more you nurture faith, the clearer your path becomes. It is like polishing glass. Each act of trust removes a layer of dust. Each moment of belief wipes away fog, and eventually you see your journey with sharpness and purpose. Doubt will always try to cloud your sight, but clarity is a choice. And when you choose faith over fear, you unlock a strength that carries you further than you ever thought possible. Trust in a higher purpose turns rejection into redirection, and this truth is often revealed only after the sting of disappointment has faded. Rejection is one of the most difficult emotions to face because it feels personal, like a judgment of your worth or your ability. It creates self-doubt and sometimes even shame. But when you learn to see rejection through the lens of trust, it transforms from an obstacle into a guide. Every closed door has the potential to save you from walking into the wrong room. Every missed chance may be protecting you from settling for less than you deserve. Trusting in a higher purpose means believing that rejection is not the end of the road, but simply a turn leading you toward a better direction. When opportunities slip away, the natural response is frustration and self-blame. You start questioning what you could have done differently, why things didn't work out the way you wanted, and whether you even deserve success. But trust allows you to pause and see that life is not a straight line, and sometimes detours bring you closer to the destination than the path you planned for yourself. Redirection often pushes you into opportunities you would never have considered if the first option had worked out. That job you didn't get, that project that failed, that relationship that ended, all of these moments are not barriers, they are bridges when you allow faith to lead the way. Trusting in a higher purpose also builds resilience. Instead of seeing rejection as a final judgment, you begin to see it as feedback, as preparation. You learn to ask different questions. What am I meant to learn here? What skills can I strengthen? How can this shape me into someone stronger? This perspective turns rejection into a teacher rather than an enemy. Each setback becomes an opportunity to grow, and growth equips you for something greater that may be waiting ahead. This shift in thinking also frees you from bitterness. Many people hold on to rejection like a wound, replaying the pain again and again, but trust invites you to let go and keep moving. It allows you to step forward with peace rather than anger, with gratitude rather than regret. It teaches you that the things you lose are not always losses. Sometimes they are blessings in disguise. When you look back, you often realize that the very rejection that hurt you the most was the one that redirected you to the place where you were truly meant to thrive. Rejection without trust breaks people, but rejection with trust makes them unshakable. It teaches patience, it strengthens character, and it gives you the courage to keep trying no matter how many doors close. When you anchor yourself in this belief, rejection stops being a wall and becomes a compass, pointing you toward a path designed to bring out the best in you.